Well, hello. This is an update on the plumbing system we're designing for our aquaponics. Where we left off was at the pumps. Okay, these are two pumps. They're both plumbed in full time, and they're valved off with check valves and 90-degree turn valves. Quick turn valves. Shouldn't have used green. Doesn't show. And there's unions all over the place here to be able to change parts out while the system is running. And the gimbal will not stay in place. Okay. Anyway, we come up off the two pumps with the outputs here. And that goes up to the end of the tank. And these are the quick turn valves, and these back here are the check valves. Then there's unions. I guess these are the check valves here, and those are the unions. And the plumbing runs over to the side and down the center of the tank, and also exits here to a grow bed. As it goes down the length of the tank, we have the aerators, which also sweep the trash down the tank to the collection point at the solids lifting device. There's 4 of them, and they have 3 outlets each. That's 12 water jets spraying. This first one flushes the stuff out of these corners back here, out to where the first one in the line can nudge it along, then another one and another one. There's 1/2-inch pipes is the smallest diameter in each of these, so there's 4 1/2-inch pipes on a 2-inch line. And coming off of the end out here, this goes to another grow bed. And this goes to the grow bed up by the dirty kitchen. Now we're going to take a look at a side view of this. So down here is the pumps, which are sitting on the same base as the IBC intermediate bulk container. And they just go up. You want to do all your ups and downs before you do the level runs. It's better for flow. And here's an important little trick part. This is concrete in the bottom of the tank. It's a sloped surface. This goes from one side of the tank to the other. It's got a 3-inch wide flat placer just so it doesn't chip. That's all it does. And then we have a cone over here, which slides up and down. You can set it any height you want. I think this gimbal's going to be upside down in a minute. I just might just let it do it. Irritating thing. I've read the instructions on this thing. It just doesn't care to cooperate. Okay. This is the big slope thing we looked at just a minute ago when it was right side up. And there are other little triangles here coming in from each side. And they meet in the middle because there's 2 solid lifting devices. Okay. And these cones are just either galvanized or stainless. Doesn't make any difference. Probably be stainless in our case. they got a hole at the top that's just about the size of the plastic pipe, with a fairly small surface area that stuff can accumulate on. But anything that gets swept up that ramp by the cleaning jets will fall into this trough, and then no more water can disturb it. So it has a chance to work its way down these ramps to the bottom, and there's the corners of this metal are bent down just a little bit to give us height to the fish poo, so that the stuff can get out of there. Once it gets into the cone, it will eventually go up that pipe. As it builds up one place or another, it's going to change the flow, and that'll make it leave. Let's see what else we got here. Let's go over here. I have got to do something about this gimbal. Damn, I'm buying another one though. Well, this is a grow bed, but it's basically some concrete curbs around the outside, and then some dividers here, and a divider on the end, and then a stem wall surrounding a piece of dirt to get this up high enough that the bell reducer can come out the bottom. It's a 4-inch diameter bell reducer with a 6-inch bell on it, 6-inch diameter plastic bell. Let's change views here. Get something that makes more sense. Okay, this is a grow bed. Nominal was 30 feet long, 20 feet wide. That's 600 square feet. The water from the pump was tapped off for this grow bed, comes in here, it goes up this side, and this grow bed is full of 3/4-inch gravel. The kind that vinegar doesn't make bubbles. Anything that's got surface area doesn't make any difference as long as it doesn't make calcium carbonate bubbles, out with the vinegar. Anyway, it comes up, and it works its way around the ends of these walls, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, till it gets to the bottom, and it comes out right beside where it went in. Keeps the plumbing kind of compact. The whole thing is full of media. We call it media. It's gravel. I don't know if, let's see, what size is the... No, like that, it just spun around in a circle. Okay, the volume of the grow bed, that's where the gravel is. The height of the gravel. The concrete walls are 12 inches high. There's an inch of space above the gravel to keep it from getting spilled out around the outside too awful much. So that's like 11 inches deep, and that's 556.9 cubic feet of grow media. That's a lot for it's a biofilter. The grow bed is the biofilter. The biofilters in the barrels are for when we're not growing much or growing anything, and they take care of the fish. If we're just dealing with the fish, but if we're actually growing vegetables, then it goes through those biofilters, and it may clean the water a good bit. But by that point, we expect to have 2,600 fish to the tank, something like that. They're more for table consumption than profit. We're gonna eat the vegetables in the garden, give away some fish, whatever it takes. So, if the media is 556.9 cubic feet, half of that will half of the water depth in it. It's gonna be 1 inch down from the top, so that gives us 440.86 cubic feet of water, of media with water in it, to be more precise. And you divide that by 2 to get a rough approximation of how much water actually is in the tank. So we're looking at 220.49 cubic feet of water in the tank. And we calculate that because okay, the capacity, the water capacity, nominal water capacity of the shrimp or fish tanks, tilapia tanks, either one, is 28,949 gallons for 90 inches of height. So if you divide that by the 90, you get 321.66 gallons per inch of height. And the gallons times 231 cubic inches to the gallon, and divide that by 1,728 cubic inches to the foot, gives us how many cubic feet of water per inch of height. And if we take our 220.49 gallons divided by the 42.99 per inch of height, we get a height change. If all the water comes out of the grow bed, is 5.126 inches of height in the shrimp tank. So from our minimum, what we're going to run the depth at, which is 6 feet, 72 inches of water depth, it would be up 5.126. And actually we have we have 78 inches available. So that's, well, that's a little bit more. So we're right on the money with that. Now we're calculating this for the water for one grow bed. Now, being that we're going to not completely empty the grow beds, we're going to because of power failures and all kinds of things that go wrong. Don't you love a gimbal that won't stay put? I don't know why they name them that. I think I just need to get and glue it down in one place. Just either that or throw it the fuck away. Damn. I lost my place. Oh. So we're going to make the suction brake on the bell reducer up off the floor like half the height. So really that water displacement will be for 2 grow beds because they're only going to cycle half the water in and out per cycle. So if they were both down at the same time, because you have no control over which one fills or lowers, they're going to sync up one way or another. There's a lot of stuff here. As the water depth goes up, then the pressure to Saul's lifting device goes up. More water goes to the blue barrels and therefore to the pumps. And we can return grow bed water to the pumps if we've wanted to. The thing is, it doesn't have any more nutrients since you've already used it up. So that thing will self-stabilize if I turn the handle. I'm just absolutely frustrated. I hate it when things don't work. I'm not allowed to design anything that doesn't work. How come other people are? Okay. Oh yeah, they dive all around the room now. Crap. Oh, I know I don't have any subscribers, but that's all right. Not looking for any. It's a content-driven channel. We don't have to have subscribers. We don't have to have anybody watching videos. They're so that we know what we did down the road if we need to fix something or remember why we did it the way we did it. If it just doesn't make any sense at all of a sudden, there's a record here of why we did what we did. I've got mostly pictures of pouring the second fish tank bottom. And I'm going to make a separate video after I figure out what to do with the damn gimbal. And we're getting ready to pour concrete on the solar array for the solar panels for our electric. I need reliable electricity to run this water pump that keeps the fish and the plants alive. The local electric is not reliable enough. And plus, they won't give us electric. Been trying to get it since 2014. I've got a concrete pole in the front yard. It's 20 feet from the power transformer, which is also in our front yard. They won't hook it up. And I didn't even talk to them last year at all. That would be 2020. I didn't go there. I didn't send anybody there. I'm not going to go back there. I was thinking the gimbal would stop, but it's not. It's taken off again. See what that does. I changed the place where it's clamped. Don't know if it'll work or not. No, it's still taking off. Of course it is. Oh, getting back to subscribers. I noticed it had gone up from 11. It's like 300 and some. My goal is not to have ads on my channel. I don't want ads. I don't like looking at ads. I don't see the need for them. I don't care how YouTube makes their money, but they don't need to make it off of putting ads on my channel. So the thing that screws it up is when you hit the 1,000 subscribers. If you're going along and you see an ad on my channel, unsubscribe. You can use the bell thing for notifications, but if the subscribers stay below 1,000, they won't put ads on it. I've got no control if they want to put ads. They can do that on their own volition. So if you don't want ads and you see the subscriber level hitting close to 1,000, just unsubscribe. It'll go away. There won't be any ads. I'm going to end this frustrating video. I know if I had an actual real channel here and we were trying to be polished and professional, then I probably wouldn't publish this crappy spinning around, tilting left, tilting right, grab the camera, you know. In any event, we are making progress. I got 4 pumps to run 2 tanks. And meaning the 2 of them are permanently installed spares, then we could take one of them and run the 3rd tank. The tilapia tank is actually completely poured right to the top. It's ready to go. It just needs the filter stuff put on it. We know where to buy the IBCs and the blue barrels. We buy the blue barrels pretty regular for water barrels for concrete. So we can get the stuff we need. I've got a parts list for all the plastic fittings here from a place in the States. And I would just soon buy the bell reducers all from the same company that have engineering specs on the fittings online. I know they fit perfectly to what I'm trying to do. I haven't got to sand them, machine them, do a bunch of stuff to them. All I got to do is buy them. So I think I'm going to buy like 6 sets of the stuff. I haven't ordered those yet. Money is a tad. Money's real short. It's another thing. We don't have any place to donate or Patreons or PayPal addresses or anything like that either, and not planning to ever have one. You know, the camera work might be crappy. I might be boring, but we're trying to have some content of what we learn and why we do what we do. And we have pictures of the actual construction. We're not just only designing stuff. We're actually building stuff. This week we're pouring bathrooms in the main house. 2 of them this week. Probably 1 next week. There's 7 bathrooms in that house. So, and it's all rainy season work. because we're in rainy season. And next month, Social Security is going for a load of sand. We buy our sand around 42 cubic meters. The really big truck. And that gets the price down a good bit. And plus, we order 38. They put 42 on the truck. The difference goes to the driver who's borrowed the truck from somebody else. He doesn't own the truck, but that's his income. I'm not sure exactly what arrangement they have, but I know they delivered it like 3 o'clock in the morning most of the time, in the dark. And we hung the truck last time in the dark. Well, that was a thrill. Took half the night and another truck to get it out. Anyway, if you see the subscribers goes up, if you think you're going to get ads, unsubscribe. You can watch the videos. I'm subscribed to 93 channels, but if I could get rid of ads by unsubscribing and just watching their videos, they're in my history. I can selectively delete history and leave the channels, all in one place. And I can open them all in about 15 minutes, just open and close them. It gives me tabs for them. And I don't, and plus I use Brave, B-R-A-V-E, from a browser. And it turns the ads into a 0.2 of a second interruption. I'm not exactly sure what it does, but it gets rid of most of the ads. Hey, the camera's almost sitting still. Almost. Just trying to trick. No, there it goes. What else have I got? My videos are too long, so I'm going to end this video. But I just wanted to show you what the rest of the plumbing looks like, because we had a video on the plumbing, basically for this filtration system here. The IBCs, the way it's arranged, it's works by gravity flow, everything except the pump back. And to pump it back up to the top. And it's limited by these T's on the self lifting devices here. It can't go below the 6 feet of water. At least not with a siphon. And we put no holes or drains in our tanks. Nobody's going to run a motorcycle into a pipe and drain all the water out in the ground. Of course, that it's on really steep terrain. I wouldn't expect too many motorcycles being running around it anyway. Worst danger, that's me. Oh, I've got to figure this thing out. Battery's fully charged. I don't know why it's doing it. Usually it kicks out and flips upside down when it does this. If I didn't put it back, it would. Okay, end of the video. Say a little prayer and thank the Lord for what you have and what we have and everything. And I'm going to work on this gimbal a minute, and then I'm going to come back with pouring concrete. I'd like to wait a day or two until they strip the forms off the first 2 bathrooms. You don't learn a lot by just looking at the forms, It's just all you see is the outside. And there's a lot of stuff going on inside of those forms. Anyway, that's it for this video. You have a nice day.